Hello, guys. This is episode number 18 of the podcast. I'm Noah, and today on the podcast we have Kallie Bourgeois, the editor of the Rebel Express. How are we doing today, Kallie?
Pretty good. How's yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. So, tell us a little bit about yourself and like what you do, and like what's your life like?
All right. Well, like you said, I'm Callie, and I'm a senior at Riverside. I do three sports. That's soccer, tennis, and swim. I'm about to graduate in May. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm the editor for the Rebel Express. That's pretty much it.
So, you said you did sports, right?
Yes.
Expound on the sports. Like, what's your favorite? Like,
Well, I grew up playing soccer, so I would feel like the obvious answer would be soccer. But I don't know, each of the different sports, there's something that I like about it. Like for swim, I like that it's more of an individual thing that I could focus on myself and mentally prepare. Whereas soccer, it's like a team sport, and if something happens, it's the whole team. We have to pick each other back up and like support each other. And then tennis, it's like I don't know, tennis was just like a fun thing that I decided to do. I tried doing track for like I want to say like maybe 5 years. I tried running, I tried throwing. It just wasn't my thing, so I decided to try tennis last year, my junior year. And I don't know, it was very fun to do something new, a new experience with a new group of people. So yeah, I think tennis is pretty cool. But favorite overall, I would just have to say soccer because I grew up playing that. I started playing when I was in at least kindergarten, so
right,
a long time.
right. So, you're the editor of the Rebel Express,
Yes.
right?
hmm
What are some things that you like to write about the most? Do you find that you like to write about yourself sometimes?
Definitely not. I I feel like I like to write about. I like just feature stories. I like interviewing people and just getting to know more about them. That's yeah, I would say feature stories. Most of the time I do like basic news stories, like what's going on in the school. But feature stories, I really like doing those. Those are amazing. I love to get insight on people's lives and just interview them and have a nice conversation. That's cool.
Right. So, is there like any feature story in particular like you like the
Um,
most?
I really liked interviewing Emil on his YouTube channel. I didn't really interview him. I sent him a Google Docs with questions like, "Hey Emil, can you answer these?" That was pretty cool. Um, what else? I'm trying to think. I wrote so many. I don't know, but that was definitely my favorite because I got to learn more about him and like what goes on in his YouTube channel. And like I already knew that he had a YouTube channel, but I wasn't like familiar with it. That one was definitely my favorite. Um, yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. So, you your stories get picked up by the Observator a lot. How do you
Yes.
feel about that? Like, are you thinking about maybe going work for them one day?
It's definitely it's really amazing. For so long I felt like I wasn't getting recognition for anything. And like yeah, I would get like minor like little accomplishments in like sports and whatnot, but it wasn't until I started being editor and I started getting recognized, my stories started getting recognized. I felt like this was my thing. I had a sense of like I guess purpose. That's kind of weird to say, but I mean it's true. Um, yeah, it's really cool getting recognized for something that I one never expected myself to do. I was like journalism is like that was never an option for me. Um, I just never thought of it, but I don't know. It's really cool and like yeah, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's I don't know. I don't know. It makes my heart full if that is I don't know something you would say. I don't know.
So, you said that it just came up to you that you like this and that you would love to do this. Is that why you made a major change?
Yes. So I originally was going to go into social work, and the reasoning behind that was because in like elementary and middle school, I was bullied. And I don't really talk about this. I was bullied at like a young age, and like I had really really low self-esteem. And I decided like social work is good. I can advocate for people, and I don't know, I can just make the change that I never saw, and just I guess better help um help better mental health of like teens and adolescents in general. But journalism was a thing that I started last year. I was in the class journalism last year, and then towards the end of the year, Miss Lyons like, "Hey, you're really good at it. Do you want to be editor?" And I'm like, "Oh, I never really thought of it." I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, I decided to be editor this year. And then I decided I just love journalism, and like I love writing stories. So you know what? Maybe it's time for a major change. So yeah, I'd say yeah, journalism. It was kind of I need a little bit of convincing to go into it because I was like, oh my god, I don't want to change my major, but I don't know. It was just something that I just knew. I knew I had to do. I couldn't. Yeah.
Are you gonna minor in social work though?
Um, that I don't know. I would think it would be cool. So my original plan was to major in social work and minor in journalism, so I still had some of that little journalism part in my life. So like I primarily wanted to work with like in the foster care system. So I would like maybe write about stories or have like a blog or something about what's happening in the foster care system, kind of be that little advocate. But now I don't know. I still think social work, if I ever decide to change my major again, I would go into social work 100%. But um, as of right now, journalism's still sticking with me, and if I'm gonna major in social work, I don't know. I'll see where college takes me. So
So speaking of college, where do you plan on going to college?
Northwestern State University of Louisiana, go Demons. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Why'd you choose there?
Um, okay, so at the time, my major was social work. Like I said, there was really only three colleges that I was, I guess, interested in. There was LSU, Southeastern, and Northwestern. So I looked into LSU. Financially, it's very expensive, and
100%.
it's very expensive. So I was like, okay. And I've been there before, and it's like a big campus, and it just didn't feel right. And then like Southeastern, it just it didn't. A lot of people from Riverside go there, and I wanted a fresh start. I feel like it would be the better option because I'm closer to my family, my job. I get to keep my job. Um, so like it would be the better option, but like I just something about it just didn't feel right. And then Miss Lyons actually like gave me the idea, hey, look into Northwestern. So I looked into Northwestern. I looked into like the different programs. I went tour in January. And I don't know, just I got that feeling of like this is where I need to be, and like I don't know, it just felt right. Just I don't know how else to describe it. Just felt
I know
right.
what you're saying. So it just felt right, and you just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Beautiful
exactly what you're
campus,
saying.
beautiful, and like the
What
whole
stood out to
area.
you?
Well, something that's different that from like other colleges would be like a lot of the like the buildings on campus is like on different like hills, not hills, but it's like yeah, I guess on different hills, but it's like different like I don't know how to describe it, like levels or whatever, but it's just like the area. It's like it seems very like not secluded, but like it's like gated in, and it's like it feels very safe, I guess. The architecture is very beautiful. I don't know. I feel like everything's pretty close together, like in good walking distance, so that's pretty good. But I don't know. When I went tour, so I went tour the social work department, and it was like okay. And then I went tour the journalism department, and that's where the current sauce is, Northwestern's site. So I talked to I forgot what his name was, but I talked to like I guess like the organizer of like who recruits people.
Right.
He was pretty cool, but like once he gave me like a sample magazine that or sample newspaper that had like their like Christmas holiday edition. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I would say that stood out to me. And that kind of was like after the tour, I was like, should I, like, it was in like in the back of my head, like, should I change my major? I don't know. I could feel myself being there. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. So you said it was a small campus. Do you like small places, like
Yes.
where you don't like big places?
No,
like
no. That's another thing why I think LSU wouldn't be good for me, is because I'm more of an introverted person in general. So I think if I had a bigger campus, it wouldn't give me like more more opportunities to meet people. I feel like with a smaller campus it's easier. Like if I'm just walking around, like I can be like, hey, I'm Kallie, be my friend, I guess. But like I don't know, that's another thing. I really like the small campus. It's very quaint. It's very cute. So I don't know. That's
Right.
definitely small campuses.
So after work, like like after you work and after you go to college and stuff like that, what's like your future plans?
Ooh, okay, not that I don't know. I obviously have a love for writing, a passion for it. Do I know if, I would say because I'm still passionate about like social issues and, like that kind of that aspect of social work as well, like, I guess social inequality and stuff. I think that side of journalism would be good for me, like advocating for things, kind of like how I was planning
Like a
on going
blog?
with this. What?
Like a blog?
Um, Maybe. I think that would also be cool. But like, advocating for like what's happening. I still would like to dabble into like the foster care system because, I actually wrote a research paper for Miss Mazzella and I did a speech on social work. So it's like, yeah, at the time I was gonna go into social work. I realized how messed up that the foster care system is, and like the lack of workers, the lack of homes, the lack of background checks. Like, there's so many things that I think that with journalism we can expand of like our knowledge on certain topics, like just certain things that I think I need to advocate for, and I think that's how kind of the route that I'm taking. I don't necessarily know like what specific I guess job that would be. I don't know. I was thinking broadcasting would be cool, but then again I'm like, I don't know, I'm more of a writer. So I don't know, but I'm gonna wait till college to see like what I guess suits me. I don't know. So yeah.
I gotcha.
Just kinda.
Why you don't like broadcasting?
Oh, I don't know. Like, so now I feel like I'm kind of awkward. I feel like I can express things better in like writing. Like on the spot, I'm like okay, but just I don't know. It's not something that I've like dabbled into, so I can't be like, oh, I like it or hate it. But I mean, if I gotta take a broadcast, well, I'll probably have to. When I take that class, if I like it, you never know. I'm just gonna wait to see what kind of opportunities I take, I guess.
See me, I love broadcasting.
Yeah,
I
you're
love
really good
just
at it.
talking.
Mhm.
You know me, I'm a big talkative
Yeah,
person. I can't
definitely.
stop talking,
Definitely.
and I like having my face out there.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
but I can agree with you. I can agree. When I was younger, I wasn't like a big talkative person because I had autism pretty bad.
Yeah.
I had Asperger's, so I
Mhm.
was like not very social. I had to work really hard to get like this.
Yeah, and like I can't. My freshman, sophomore, and junior year, I was very like I had really bad social anxiety, and like I didn't really talk to anybody. I mean, if I did, it would be like, hey, like what was the homework last night? And it wasn't like I wouldn't go out of my way to talk to people. Like I had severe social anxiety. And it wasn't until like senior year I started being comfortable with myself. Actually, towards like the end of junior year, like I started like talking to new people. Like I just don't care what people think about me anymore, because I'm at the point, like, it's senior year. Why do I care about somebody who I've been going to school with for kindergarten cares about me? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna see you. I mean, I'll see you at the reunion, but like, I'm not gonna go to college with you. So it's like,
Right.
I try not to worry about, you know, yeah.
Right. So we just had literary rally.
Yes.
And you placed in state. Tell us a little bit about how that feels and like what
Um,
impact that has on your life.
Again, like with the Observator topic, it's very cool, because like I've had teachers and everything, like teachers come up to me and be like, Kallie, congratulations, that's so cool. And like, I made a Facebook post, and I don't know, seeing everybody's comments like, congratulations, that's amazing. It's like, I don't know, it's so it just makes me so happy. Like, I feel like I found my thing, and it took me a while, and it's like it just was sudden, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's an amazing feeling. Like, I can't put it into words. It's just, I don't know.
I got you. So we talk about food on this podcast all the time. What would you say like your favorite local foods? Laplace Reserve. What's your go-to?
I really like Locarettas. No, okay, I like Locarettas in El Paso, but lately when I've been going to Locarettas, they've been really busy, so it's like I kind of choose to go to El Paso, but I get the same thing. I get a shredded chicken chimichanga with the queso sauce on top, because that's what it obviously comes with. But and I get a side of rice and beans with the Dr Pepper. That's what I get every single time.
Just the go-to?
Yep, that's the go-to. Other than that, like, I don't know. I'm a big pizza person, so I really like Domino's. I
You
really
like the
like
Domino's?
Yes, I really like Domino's.
They don't deliver. They don't deliver the
I know.
reserve.
I know. Other restaurants. I really want to try Johnny's Pizza.
Miss Lines, we know you're listening. Take us
For
to
real.
Johnny's Pizza.
We could write a review on it.
We can.
I'm waiting till like business kind of, dials down, I guess, to go try it. But I plan on trying it with my sister and my friend Madison. So I think that I really want to try it. I mean, I will forever miss Sicily's. They had that good mac and cheese.
The good mac and cheese.
But I mean, everything else was good over there. But like, I'm excited to go try that, because yeah, I am a pizza person. I would say that's like my number one food. Like, I love pizza.
Gotcha. So like, outside of local places, what would you say is like your go-to place? Let's say you go to like Gonzales or something like that. Like anywhere. What's your go-to? If you're going out with your friends to go shopping at the mall, go get y'all cute stuff, what you gonna get to eat after?
There's this little I don't know, I forgot what the name of it is, but it's in Gonzales. I think it's called Salt Light. It's like this Japanese restaurant. It's really good. I'm very basic in what I get. I'm not a huge sushi person.
What?
But I'll get like the hibachi noodles with the hibachi chicken, and maybe sometimes the shrimp, and it's really good. I recommend you try it. Like,
What's it called?
it's very Salt Light. I always say the name wrong. That might not be the name, but it's like something like that. Salt Light. Salt. I don't know.
We're gonna look it up after
Okay.
this.
It's really good.
So, you work,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Where do you work at?
I
Tell us a
work-
little about that.
I work at Zip Nola, where you just zipline. You just zipline all day, and I guess I'll promote my work a little bit. So we have 5 different zip lines, and like at each line, they give you like a tour. So like, go down one zip line, then you'll get like this platform, and they'll give you like history with the swamp and stuff, and like tell you a little bit about like the tales and whatnot, Marie Laveau, and then you just kind of do like that the whole time. It usually takes like an hour and a half. I don't know. Sometimes it takes like 2 hours, but yeah, I'm actually gonna make a year in May, which is pretty cool. It feels like so much longer than that, but yeah. I love my job. I love my coworkers. I don't know. It's a good thing. It's a good job to go on the weekend and like meet meet my coworkers who I don't see at school every day. You know, like it's a different environment and like I don't know. I love it. So it's pretty.
What
cool.
do you do over there? Like,
So I do customer service. So I answer all the phones. I check people in for the tour, make sure they did their balance and waivers. Um, I also like I restock. I book people's tours. That's pretty much all I do. Yeah, I don't do the fun stuff. I'm not a guide. I'm too young for that. So, yeah.
so who does like the fun stuff that you know, like personally?
Chloe Simon, who's actually an alumni, and her brother Kelson, twin.
They're twins.
Yeah, they're twins. Chloe and Kelson. Yeah, they're actually guides. They're pretty cool. They're really good at it. They're really like optimistic and I feel like outgoing people, and like that. I don't know. The job really fits them, especially Chloe. Like I played sports with her, and she's like, all right, guys, you ready to zip? Let's get you suited up, and we're gonna get going. Like she's very. I don't know. I could just tell that the job it suits her. It suits her very
It definitely
well.
does.
Yeah.
It suits both of them.
Yes, definitely. I don't know Kelson as well, but I feel like they have similar personalities.
They're like the same thing.
Really?
If they weren't boy and girl, they'd be identical twins.
I don't know. I just feel like yeah, they're really cool. And so like Chloe started working there like I would say like a month before me maybe. So like I don't know, going to that new environment, like having someone that I already knew was pretty cool. And actually, one of my coworkers, Haley, she also works customer service. She is like my favorite person ever. I don't know. We always talk about like random things, and she loves to hear about like the drama from school. So yeah, she goes to what's it called? Well, she grew up in Mississippi. No, yeah, I don't know. She goes to some college in Mississippi. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah. And we have different interests, so it's like, I don't know, we will talk about one subject, like, she really likes, social media, so she'll talk about, like, her little social media stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, I have to, like, nod my head and be like, I act like I agree, but, I don't know, it's very interesting.
But I hope she's not listening.
She probably won't.
So, is there anybody that, like, stood out to you that helped you with your journey with your life that you would love to thank?
100% Miss Lyons. I really think her giving me the opportunities, I'm gonna cry. Her giving me the opportunity to be editor was like one of the turning points in my high school career. Like, it was something that just came out of the blue, like, hey, do you want to be editor? And like, I just decided, like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, I'm not in a PE class anymore, so like, I do sports, but like, I'm not focused on sports like I was, like, so I'm just, journalism. Like, it's a thing that has impacted my life so much that it's just like, I really owe it to Miss Lyons. Like, yeah, like, that she definitely is she impacted my life a lot.
Right.
I mean, my mom and my dad obviously supported me for everything. And my sister too, to be honest. Like, my sister, I feel
your
like
sister's awesome.
it wasn't until this year where I feel like me and my sister have gotten like a really close connection. Like, we've always been close, but like we obviously had those like sibling fights, but
Yeah.
it wasn't until this year, she's a freshman, so she got into high school, like, I hang out with her every day, and like, I don't know, that's really cool. I would say, yeah, she's a really good supporter. Like, a lot of people in my family, but and the one person that I would say helped me along the way was definitely Miss Lyons. So
Gotcha.
she'll be happy to hear that when she's listening to this later.
So this weekend it was prom.
Yes.
How was your time at prom, and did you win anything at Prom Mania?
I really had a lot of fun at prom. Like, I personally, like a lot of people, I wasn't a fan of the DJ. But I think the venue, I think the venue was like really pretty. I think they really outdid themselves. I took a bunch of pictures in the photo booth. Took some pictures with Roma Guerra. I liked the atmosphere of prom. Do I necessarily think I had an amazing time? It was okay. It was definitely better than last year for me, because last year, like I said, I was in that like socially awkward, like I wouldn't talk to people as much. But like I don't know, I kind of let loose a little bit, and like I wasn't necessarily dancing, but I was like lip syncing to the songs. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And at Prom Mania is always fun. Like always fun.
Always fun.
I won a Keurig, and it's teal, and I love it.
What's a Keurig?
Like the coffee maker.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
I would put like all my tickets into the mini fridge, because like that's very useful for college, obviously.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm a big coffee person. Like I love coffee too. I always have a cup in the morning. So I don't know. Getting the Keurig, I was like, wow, I love it. I love it. And I got a pair of sunglasses, but they're pretty cool.
Well, what type of sunglasses?
I don't know. I don't remember, but they're pretty cool. They look nice.
See what I learned about Prom Mania? You have to place all your tickets like around.
Yeah.
See, I won like 3 things, but
What did you win? I forgot.
I won that bag that everybody didn't want, that pink one.
Oh, yeah. I
And
wouldn't
then
want
I
that
said
either.
no, I don't want that,
Yeah.
because at the time my girlfriend, she had placed all her stuff into like some bracelet and earrings
Yeah.
and necklace. It was like a set. So she had that, so I was like, no, I don't want that. I'm gonna let her have this. But I put most of my stuff, what I wanted the most, I got.
Yeah.
I got my Blackstone grill. It's a
Mm.
22-inch grill. Hibachi stuff come with it. So when I told her, if I get that, I'm taking your earrings. And she was like, okay, fine. So I got it. Snatched the earrings, went up there and got it. So, but you gotta place yourself around.
Yeah,
So you're definitely gonna win something.
And like you always gotta play like, okay, you have to play the games that aren't like necessarily easy, because like okay, everybody would go to like Miss Tara's table, like with the rolling ball thing, and like they would do
You
the
get more
games that-
tries.
Yeah, but like so many people are going to that one thing because it's so easy and you get so many tries that you never get like a chance to get your thing stamped. So it's like I went to the one where it's like you threw the bunny ears on like the thing.
I did that one too. I farmed it.
Yeah, that.
I did it a bunch of times.
And like people didn't realize, because it's like off to the side. People didn't realize
Right.
that that's like a thing that you can go to get like easy little stamps. Also like what's it? What was another one? A lot of people went to the skee ball, so I didn't really go to that one.
Well,
A lot of
me
people
neither.
went to Miss Tara's one. I didn't really go to that one. A lot of people went to
The bull ride.
yeah, that too. I forgot what Luke's mom's name was. The one that she did.
Mm-hmm.
A
The
lot
one
of
where
people-
you flip the dice.
Yeah, they would just sit there the whole time flipping the dice, and I'm like, okay,
I couldn't do it though.
I don't even remember how I did, but I mean, look, I got
Most
a
of the
Keurig in the
time-
end, so
Most of the time, I did the higher or lower because it's so easy.
yeah.
And she let you do it like a couple times in a
Mhm.
row if nobody was behind you. So I kind of like higher, lower, yeah. So
Did you
They
do
got me a lot of
the
points.
inflatable race thing?
I did. I lost. I had a black bracelet like this,
Yeah.
and I had just got it in that day.
Mhm.
And I was very mad because I lost it in there. Yeah. Did you do the bull ride?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
I don't know. I was too scared. I was like, I'm gonna fall off within 5 seconds. Like I'm a very I'm not clumsy, but like I'm decently clumsy. I was like, no, I cannot. I don't know. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it looked cool. I wish I did it now, looking back on it, but like, I don't know. At the time, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I need to keep playing games.
I got you. So, is there anything else you want to say before we close?
I mean, not really. Philly. No, I would say, he had a pretty good podcast. So,
You want to close it for us? It's
um,
episode 18.
all right. This is episode 18 of the Rambling Rebels, with Kallie and Noah. Thank you all for listening. Have a great day.